Now we're going to take a look at the chemiosmosis or energy coupling mechanisms. When we talk about energy coupling mechanism, this involves the movement of hydrogen ion or proton and the synthesis of the ATP at the special pump, which is known as ATP synthase. That is the energy coupling mechanism. And also it involves the electron transport chain, which is located at the cristae part of the mitochondria. Okay, take note, this chemiosmosis involves the 4 protein complexes. Protein complex number 1, okay, number 2 here, 3 and 4. Only protein complexes number 1, 3 and 4 that can pump the hydrogen ion to proton or hydrogen ion from matrix to intermembrane space. Okay, this is the intermembrane space. It's the outer membrane, inner membrane, the space between it is intermembrane. Okay, so first start with the NADH. NADH as the reducing agent or electron donor donates electron to the first electron acceptor, which is the flavoprotein or FMN, and produce NAD plus in oxidation process. And at the same time, it produces proton or hydrogen ion. So actually, 2 proton or hydrogen ion is pumped through protein complex number 1 from matrix to intermembrane. Okay, so these 2 hydrogen ion then needs to go back, okay, to the matrix because of the high concentration of the hydrogen ion that is being pumped here. There's a concentration gradient or different in concentration of the hydrogen ion at the intermembrane space and the matrix when the proton or hydrogen ion being pumped out by the protein complexes. So when there's a lot of hydrogen ion accumulated at the intermembrane space, you're going to be low pH and low pH due to high concentration of the hydrogen ion. So then because of the high concentration of the hydrogen ion compared to the matrix, okay, at the intermembrane, so there's a concentration gradient that will also create the proton motive force. There's a different concentration. The hydrogen ion needs to go back to the matrix, but since that this plasma membrane is impermeable, it cannot allow the movement of the hydrogen ion straight, from the intermembrane to matrix. It needs to go through a special pump, which is known as ATP synthase. So these 2 proton or hydrogen ion will move through the ATP synthase, okay, this to H plus, and at the same time, there will be a synthesis of the ATP from ADP and inorganic phosphate. Okay, so that is just an overview how the ATP is produced from NADH.